is everyone tonight? I see Layla in the chat. Hello, Layla. Meow, wow, wolf. And thank you for the follow. Good to see you, as always. And I am excited. I'm in a good mood, y'all. I'm in a pretty good mood tonight. I've had a good last couple of days, and it made me go, I think tonight's a good night to stream. And we're gonna do some fighting tonight. We're gonna do some pretty gruesome battling and fatalities and brutalities and all of the fun stuff. Because I'm super violent. Hi, Scorpion. Meow meow. Oh gosh, yes, I'm okay. You know what? Let's just get things rolling here. Let me switch over to this. Hello in person. Oh God, you can see my. You can see the bottle. Okay. So first things first. Let's start with the drink because you can actually see the bottle. So the drink for tonight's stream. So I mentioned, so long story short, last week I had a bad thing. I don't know if I want to say a bad thing happened, but thank you, Layla. Welcome to the channel. Hey. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna stay on track. Okay, so I am having some issues with hard liquor right now for some reason, and it's all about my medication is what it is. So I had an incident last week, and we'll just say that things got pretty I blacked out. I got blackout, and I still don't know what all I did, but I'm just happy that my roommates still are okay with me. We'll just say that. So right now I'm doing low ABV stuff, low alcohol stuff. So we're just doing a little simple Guinness for tonight's stream. Simple. I think it's like 5% ABV, so nothing that major. And one Guinness will not, hopefully, have me going insane. So I should be fine with that. I will say the reason I got Guinness, though, is I'm making bangers and mash this weekend with Guinness gravy. So I'm very excited to be doing that. Very, very excited. It's one of my favorite dishes. I know it's just sausage and potatoes, but you make it with the right, like a Guinness onion gravy that you, where you, let the onions caramelize down, and then you let it simmer for a while and get all the flavors mixed in. Oh, that shit is... I'll share pictures when I make it. Okay, so let's talk about some stuff for the stream tonight. Our guests for this evening. We'll start with the plushies. All right, well, plushie. I brought a plushie and a figure up just because they're both the same guy, and I love Blaziken. Blaziken was my favorite starter for the longest time. It was my starter for Gen 3, Ruby, which is my favorite Pokemon game. And so I only have the little one because I haven't been able to get a good plushie of the big one, but I will eventually. But I picked Blaziken because we're playing a fighting game tonight, and I wanted something to go along with fighting, and apparently this is the only fighting type Pokemon that I actually have a plushie of. So I was like, let's rock Blaziken tonight. But yeah, I love Blaziken. It's a fire chicken thing, but it's awesome. It's badass. So that's our guest plushie for the evening. Vinyl for the evening. I wanted... Okay, so, Scorpy, well, you both know this. We were talking about earlier on Blue Sky, freaking, just the sound of that first Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s. And I was, looking through my stuff, and I was like, I don't know if I have anything that really fits the tone. So, exactly, at least on vinyl. I have a lot on CD and such. But I decided for this, we're gonna talk Sabbath. Sabbath just felt right for this. So this is We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll. It's their first compilation, if I'm not mistaken, album, first greatest hits, whatever you want to call it. I only got this about a year ago or so. I went into the record store here in town and I just was kind of like, hey, let's just look and see what they got. And all of a sudden, in mixed in with the new releases was a new pressing of this. So it is translucent green. I just really dig this record. And plus, like, this is, like I said, it's a compilation. It's a greatest hits. This is, like, granted, I love all of freaking, like all that early Sabbath stuff is gold, like, priceless, you know? Like, there's, I don't care which album you're talking about. So you get, like, this was a kind of a cool, so I have the first record, the self-titled one, on vinyl, and I also have Masters of Reality on vinyl. But this got me so much more because I don't have Paranoid on vinyl. I don't have Volume 4 on vinyl. So I've got a lot of that stuff. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath stuff is on here. So this was like, yeah, this just made sense. All right. Stay. Be a good record. And plus, blaring that when no one's home, window open, which is all kinds of fun to me because there's a there's a bus stop right outside. Like, literally, the bus stop's right outside our house. So the school kids coming off, and I'm just like blaring Sabbath out the window, and I know, like, they're you know, it's totally not what those kids are into, but I'm just like, I'm just gonna double down and just crank it louder. Alright, let's play. Let's play a game, shall we? Alright. The game is doing its videos without me. Here we go. So, in prepping for the stream today, I forgot when I decided I wanted to play this that this game operates in seasons. It's like a rotation of like 8 different seasons where things will change in the game, different cosmetics will be available, different things you can do. So, I forgot that the season had changed since I last played. So that is going to alter a little bit of what we're going to do today. So, one thing, well, I'll start a couple places. So my original plan was we were going to try to earn coin to unlock some more skins. To give you guys an idea, this is just Katana, and I have 136 different looks for her. Oh, of course we're spelling things with a K. So, like, I have all of these different general looks, and then within each of them, there's different colors in each one. And it's like this for just about every character. I will show a couple highlights, though. I love the Mrs. Claus one. I usually do it in the purple. But right now, I'm rocking this Earthrealm Katana look. Melina is another good one. Because of this right here. Yeah, it's Melina Hannibal Lecter. I had to get that one. Trying to think. Oh, and the other cool thing in this game that actually happened is they finally got Jean-Claude Van Damme in the actual game. If you don't know, Mortal Kombat, the guys that made Mortal Kombat were first working on a movie tie-in, or a video game tie-in to a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. And that fell through, so they took what they were working on and turned it into Mortal Kombat. 30 plus years later, they finally they got Jean-Claude Van Damme to be like, hey, we were gonna make this game for you. Want to be in the game? That's just some crazy shit. Okay. So we were gonna do regular towers, but what we're gonna do is something called invasions. And I'll kind of explain it as I go here, but I'm gonna because when I click on it, we're gonna get a video. So we'll have the intro video run, and I'll explain how things work as we go then.
The Nitara who now vexes us is from one of the few timelines where Veternians rule. When they discovered other timelines, and the failure of Veternians within them to flourish, this Nitara's Veternians mobilized for war. They planned to liberate every timeline's vampires and set them on a path to conquest. If they are not vanquished, they will enslave all beings to Veternis.
Dang, I got your message a tiny bit late. I cranked it at the end. I will, we'll play with volume here. Let me know what we'll get into the gameplay, and let me know how that's sounding, and I'll just adjust based on what you guys tell me. I have my mic cranked, so hopefully it'll still balance okay. All right, so what Invasions is each season they basically say somebody in an alternate timeline. And because this game deals with timelines, I could explain it, but it will take me a while. Just trust me, they rebooted the timeline and a few games ago, and so they've kind of had to figure out how to put that into the story. But it's actually, I'm kind of impressed with how they've done it. It's, in my opinion, it's a lot better than how Marvel took time travel and then screwed up their entire cinematic universe with it, but that's just me. So basically, there's this invading force, and I am fighting them off from a whole other timeline. And it can be like different versions of all the characters, and that's kind of the thing here. So the way this works is it's kind of like a board game. You're seeing on the screen here. It'll give you the little different things of the different places I can go. It's kind of like a Mario Party board. You can see it's doing things like that. Basically, I go from square to square and do or I should say circle there, space to space, and then either fight somebody, I can get rewards, I can forge talisman, there's various things I can do. We'll kind of see it as we go along. Really, though, for the most part, I'm just gonna fight some people, kick some ass, and try to, you know, spill a lot of blood. Basically, I'm going to take out all of my frustrations that I can't take out on real people right here. I am playing as Katana. Katana and... Sorry, just had to get that in quick.
Fantastic. Brutality. Katana wins.
Alright. So Katana and Sonya have been my favorite since they came out, pretty much. Although Cassie Cage I love too now. But Katana is a badass, and in the new movie, they did her justice. I'm very happy with how they did her justice. That was the big thing. Like, this is one of my favorite characters, and they basically had her story front line and center, and they did it right. And I'm very happy about that. Okay, how do we sound now? Are we sounding okay as far as the battling and the game audio with my talking? I need a key for that. Okay, fantastic. I will always try to do a brutality when I can. If I forget or I don't land it, we'll usually do a fatality, but I will do animalities. Volume's limit, if that makes sense. So the other thing I forgot to explain, and that kind of just came up on screen, and I'll show you here, is the elemental system in this game. It basically tried to combine like a Pokemon type of elemental balance system. So let me show you. There's a whole chart here. So Katana is magic, which is the little purple stars there. And you can see like there's some things that I am weak to and some things I am strong against. So It's interesting. It doesn't work like this for all modes of the game, just invasions, but it adds a little something to it. I am going to change my cameo. The cameo system is specific to this game,
Frost.
and I'm going to make her Frost. Basically, you can tag in an assist fighter in this game. And I'll try to do that here in this next match.
Fight.
No, dang. Okay. Say it. We didn't land that. Fine. Alright, fine. We'll do this. Yes. Yes, she does knock their head off with her ass. Oop, it looks like I got a bot. Hang on, let me... Block the bot. That was simple. I will say, I've played a lot of this game. For the most part, I'm a pretty big fan of this game. There are things about it that I'm not in love with. I'll be completely honest, I'm not super in love with the elemental system, but I've gotten used to it because I adjusted. But I'm glad it's not part of the main campaign, that it's only in this side invasions campaign. I don't have any coin yet. We just started. So there will be little missions here like this character trial, so this will make me play as Ashra and try to do something. We'll see what the trial is exactly. Okay, so I have to destroy targets. Perfect. I can do that.
Destroy.
Oh, well, this is easy. Oh, I say that as I just knock myself right into the whirling blades of doom. They do these little things as like little training bits to try to kind of teach you the little, the special moves and then combos and things like that, which is actually neat in this game. Okay, I got a shadow booster, so I pretty much mainly play as Katana in this. Now, granted, I will switch up characters some, probably throughout the night just to show you different stuff and just not be boring. But, these you can use on a specific character when you redeem them. So, like here, I'm gonna give... Actually, no, wait. Katana's already strong against Dark. I'm gonna hang on to that in case one of the other characters I use tonight is one that is weak to Dark. I don't think I would, because I'll probably use Cyrax or Melina, but we'll see.
Fight.
Oh no. And this is the other thing I forgot to mention, is that there are like stage hazards and such, like those bombs that will appear in this mode randomly.
Not much of a challenge.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
Doing pretty good with the brutality so far. I'm proud of me. Hooray! I'm a murderer. Not real. In game. In game. All right, Lee May and Big Boom. We can do it. Not bad. Done. Oh, let's do this. This one's a... There we go.
significant.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
All right. Let's talk more about the Mortal Kombat 2 movie. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with it. I think for the most part, the cast is pretty good. It is weird though, because here's the thing. I've been playing these games for over 30 years. I have a picture in my mind of what these characters look like, what they sound like, you know, because it's been developed over 30 years of games. So, for me, come on. Ah! There we go.
Losing your nerve.
Ooh, good move on his part. So, yeah. So there are, a couple characters that I'm just like, they don't sound like that. Oh wait, I can't do brutality on that guy. He's a construct. It's a weird thing, so that's part of the plot here. There are characters that basically are fusions of two characters together as a construct, and those you can't do brutalities on or fatalities. They just kind of go into a big puddle of guts when you defeat them. But anyway, Shao Kahn, the guy that did Shao Kahn, I think he did a really good job. It's just that, like, I kept wishing that his voice was more dark and gruff, like I would expect it to be from the games. It was, you know, I think he did a great job. He did a deep, dark voice. It's just like, I can tell you're a human. You know what I mean? It's that weird as that sounds. All right, survive. Let's see if we're good, any good here. Destroy 10 demons before the timer runs out to achieve. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I see. Okay. When are they gonna start coming from the other way? It's kinda sad. Ah! No! Ah, I screwed up! Okay, we'll retry.
Survive.
Baraka is the other character I wanted to mention that I felt like the guy that they overall did a pretty decent job with him. I messed up again. Oh, you're okay. Welcome back. Yeah, I think that they did a decent job, and I screwed this one up. I'm restarting it. I was too focused on trying to talk for a second.
Survive.
But his voice just was like not Baraka voice. I don't really have a better way to describe it than that. Oh, whoops. Ah! Dang. Okay. I think that was, what, 10 I needed to kill? I'm getting my button pushes wrong. There we go. I get it now. But anyway, those are minor gripes. Like, those are my biggest gripes of the movie, is I feel like that, and I feel like the pacing at the beginning was a little, like, rushed. It was kind of like, it basically was very much like, okay, if you're seeing this movie, you know Mortal Kombat and what it is, let's go. Oh, and Sonya's dialogue was a little clunky at some points because they used her to be Miss Exposition. But, beyond that, the fights were amazing. What's over here? Oh, I can't go there yet. That's a door I have to beat people to get into. And not beat in the fun beat off way. Anyway. Oh, I hate these ones. Okay, let's see if we can do it. You'll figure out instantly what it is when you see it. It's balls and blocks.
Destroyed.
No, no, no. Okay. Stupid corner. I had a plan. Ooh. I might come back to this one. I really messed this one up hard. Okay. Let's start this one over.
Destroyed.
That's what I wanted. There we go. Nope. Why aren't you? Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. I will be completely honest, I'm not great at these ones. So we may end up just passing on this. Because if the ball gets stuck on the ground, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, we'll come back to that one, especially when I build up my leveling. And I don't feel as vulnerable to those little whirling blades. Shirtone! Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Actually, it was... I had a crazy week last week, but this week has been getting pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Sindel's another interesting one. I don't want to spoil things, but... Sindel... I don't know if... let me say this. I don't know if they're going to bring her back for the next movie or not, but if they do, I hope they do more with her character. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think that they necessarily did her wrong, but they could do a lot more with her.
Finish her.
First fatality of the night.
Fatality. Kitana wins.
But going off of what I was saying earlier about how I really dug Katana's story for the new MK movie, I really think they did Katana and Jade's story pretty well. It felt almost pulled directly out of the game, and that felt really good to a lifelong fan like me. So, I know Ed Boon executive produced this one, and he was like on site for them, and got some influence, and it shows. It shows. All right. So, stat points here. I'm going to manually assign my stat points here, because I've noticed that if I don't, it doesn't like to give me defense for Katana when I do it automatically. So I like to be more in control of doling out my stat points as I level up. Confirm! Alright. Let's see where we want to go. Let's go... Wait. Am I facing this way? Okay, we'll go... I'm gonna tell you something weird, but I think I see dead people. Not only am I mansion haunted, but some ghosts just robbed me. What the hell? I will tell you... Okay, so... It's... The biggest thing is, it's so much better than the last one. A lot of the things that people had issue with, including myself, like, you know, all the Arcana stuff that they kept talking about, and the, and some of the stuff where they really just went little hard, like, wonky with the lore, gone. They don't talk about that stuff at all. They get right to the tournament. And, So good. Oh, and Carl Urban is a great Johnny Cage. He did great. He felt like a mix of MK9 and MKX Johnny Cage. He was like a little bit older, a little bit weathered, but he was still, ooh, Portal. He was still Johnny Cage, and it felt right. And his arc in it is great. Johnny Cage is one of the best written characters in Mortal Kombat. They keep getting him right, and it's great. Orange potion. All right. Orange potion will boost my agility. I think it's agility, isn't it? No, that's yellow. What is orange? I don't remember. It's been a while since I used the potions because I usually level up like crazy and then just go on a rampage. Okay, got a blood mask. Neat. It is funny too because this game's been out for going on 3 years. It's like at least 2.5. So I played it so much that I've unlocked so much stuff. And so like all these seasonal credits that I get are useless to me because I've unlocked all that stuff forever ago because it's, you know, it's an older game at this point. And I already know that NetherRealm has moved on to start work on their next game. It sounds like from all reports that it's going to be Injustice 3, which I want. Don't get me wrong, I want that. I'm fine with them taking a break from MK for a few years, give us Injustice 3, and really make the next Mortal Kombat game shine. I'm fine with that. We just had the movie. I'm still content to keep playing MK1 for another year or two. Honestly, I've been thinking about playing through the MKX story mode here on stream at some point, because that is MKX, if I haven't mentioned, that is my favorite Mortal Kombat game, is Mortal Kombat X. And I think that would be fun. Alright, so we've got one key, so I'm just gonna use it. Let's see. I just always hope there'll be a new skin in one of these. I don't know what that relic is. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's so easy to fall out of like your muscle memory with the combos and all of that. It's kind of a, if you don't use it, you lose it type of thing, right? Okay, what is this? Start the fight with Fatal Blow available. Oh, neat. We'll keep that up. MK11 had a lot of good stuff. I will say, I think switching the X-Ray to the Fatal Blow was a smart move. They started that in MK11. I think that was a good call. Body Blender. Body Blender. Oh, I think I know how to do this one. Okay, I'm not gonna look it up. We're gonna see if I remember this clue. If I remember right, this clue is to use Kenshi's one specific fatality. Who do I want to put with Kenshi? We'll put Chameleon. And I am fighting Takeda. How appropriate. Okay.
Fight.
Oh, no, Motaro! You can tell I'm out of practice with Kenshi. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, crap. I need to switch stances. Okay. Shoot! I think I needed to switch stances for the fatality, which is close, forward, down, down, triangle.
Fatality.
There we go.
She wins.
All right. Did I get the clue right? Let's find out. I think I was right. that it meant to use that fatality. Yes! Go me!
Excellent.
Awesome. But I get another relic. I know all these relics don't start working until level 5 anyway. Alright, let's get back to my girl. Yeah, level... Oh, that's level 7 even. Okay.
Kitana.
Electric. What is electric weak to? Acid. Ooh. I'm gonna come back to this one. Ooh, I love that purr sound effect so much. So, okay. Oh, okay. So, here, if you see, there's right underneath me that says Clue Body Blender right there. It's only certain ones. I think there's like one for each section. Now, we live in the age of the internet, so it's pretty easy. You can just type, like, if you search MK1 Clue Body Blender, it'll pop right up. But, it is kind of fun to try to decipher them, I will say. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm trying to stay in one place and keep that on the screen. It is kind of fun, like, because it's like, it gives you that feeling like back in the day when, you know, we were all at the arcades trying to find out how to unlock Reptile. I mean, I know this is going to make me sound old, but people, like, anyone born after, like, you know, 2000, like the early 2000s, just, I don't think can understand, only just because of the sake of they've always had the internet. And those of us who remember the days before that, you know, and especially me, because I was kind of a, like, the outcast kid that had the nerdy interests that a lot of people didn't share, so I didn't really have a lot of people I could go talk to at school about, like, hey, did you try this in Mortal Kombat yet? Ooh, that's bad. That was bad. It is kind of fun now, though, like, as an adult, to go back and play those games and do the secrets now that I know them. There we go.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
I know, like, so here's the thing, like, everybody had their own experiences. Now, I miss the shit out of arcades. Oh my god, yeah, no, you're right, Shrek. Like, just like, dude, Reptile, what?
Fight.
And just how many characters that are now, like, just standard, these are the standard Mortal Kombat when you think of the game, like, Reptile, Jade, Noob Saibot, Smoke were all secret characters at first. Okay. Yeah, goodbye. Your head.
Not much of a challenge.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
But yeah, so back in the old arcade days, like, there'd be times, because, like, I didn't really know that many people, and I was a very nervous kid. Like, I was depressed and had anxiety issues, and I just didn't know, because this was the 90s, and nobody was testing me for this stuff, you know? Got it.
Excellent.
Hooray, button mashing for the win. I have a specific stance I go into to button mash for test your might now. It's kind of funny. Like, my hands just automatically, like, by instinct when it sees it come up, just shift themselves into this other position. But yeah, I would always want to play the game and try to get to the top of the ladder. And... ooh, blood is bad. But what would always happen is I'd be like halfway up the ladder, and then somebody would come in and pump a quarter in and face up against me. And it was always somebody I didn't know and was like, "Ooh, I don't know if I can beat you." And I would only ever have like a couple quarters on me, so I didn't have much money to pump into the machine. Okay.
Finish him.
And, oh, let's do this one. There we go. Hi, Magic Pants! Yep, it was the toasty. Yep, I remember you had to watch out for the toasty.
Fatality.
But yeah, like, it would almost irk me when somebody would come in and pump in a quarter to play against me. But I know that that's like the whole point too. But I was always too nervous to be like, but I want to play by myself, you know? It's a whole different ball game now. But I do miss just the arcade, the experience, the thrill of going in and just hearing all the cabinets, you know? That was always just something special. Especially if you had an arcade that had, Killer Instinct would be a good example. The music that'd be pumping out of that, and you just like always would be hearing combo. Oh man, that was the tight shit. I tell you what, that was tight.
Test your might.
Oh no. Yes, I got it.
Excellent.
Ooh, we got another chest key. You know, this is gonna sound silly, but I'm kind of surprised more people don't have tattoos of like a key slot on their chest, because then it's like a chest key, you know, key to. There was something funny in my head initially, and then I went to verbalize it, and everything went downhill from there.
Fight.
Ooh. Oh crap, I forgot about that little thing. There's something on a Roomba. There's like a squirrel on a Roomba attacking me. Dude, that's awesome, Shred Tone. Alright, come on. Your head's going off. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that was such a great game. It sucks because, like, now that Rare is owned by Microsoft, it all became Xbox exclusives, and I don't own an Xbox. So, okay, so real talk. Nova Rose had an Xbox. And I need to delete an item. What do I got? Ooh, Actually, we'll just use this. Let's get some extra agility points. Badass. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna focus here so I can try to read what's on the screen.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, got it. Okay. I love these quick draw ones are basically like quick reading comprehension. That's all it is. It doesn't matter how much you know the character because you actually don't know until it shows you on screen what move it wants you to do. Yeah, it was something else. The soundtrack was banging too. Energy resistance. I don't really need that, but what else do I got? I don't really do acid attacks. No, I don't really. No, not for piercing armor. Okay.
Unique among vampires, this Gyrus feeds not on blood, but on the time crystals of which all beings are made. He cannot be allowed to feast on this timeline.
I tried to remember and turn up the volume on the game for the dialogue. Okay. Gyrus takes a lot of hits. So, let me...
Have I seen Liu Kang's true face? Or is there more?
It is not for me to say.
Okay, there we go. I actually remember to get it up for the dialogue that time. Go me.
Fight.
Gyrus with armor in these fights is so annoying. Because he'll just do that. He'll keep getting the hourglass, pumping the hourglasses, and just taking the hits with the armor. Although, it looks like I'm kicking his ass. No! Yes! There we go. I've been wanting to get that one off for a while, so.
Kitana wins.
I think I have too many items again. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna want to do acid damage. Oh. Oh no, I should have. I'm so... Alright. You realize what I just did? I could have used that on Katana and then use Katana to do that other challenge with the acid moves. Oh my gosh. Oh, whatever. Special stat. That's what that one is. Okay. Grants blood armor. Okay. We're good. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I guess this way. Sector! Yeah, I know. I'll live. Not the end of the world.
Fight.
I actually gotta say, I did like Sector and Cyrax in this game in the DLC. I don't mind the gender swap. I think Erika Ishii was a fantastic choice for Sector. She really sold... Like, here's the thing. Like, let's be real. Sector is essentially Like, the only thing that changed about Sector is the gender. That's it. Sector's still just the same, just brutal person that he was in the previous timeline. And then, Cyrax, oh man, like, both versions, I liked it. They kept, I'm pretty certain, yeah, they really, I think they really kind of developed even more into, in my opinion, it felt like Cyrax got, I'm gonna be blunt, I think this is one of the best games as far as focus on Cyrax and development as what we got for Cyrax in the story mode. I think that, you know, for so long, like, it was basically like, they're a robot, well, now they're not a robot, and they're mad. Oh, I love, like, Cyrax is fantastic. The moveset is great. Like, I love the moveset on the new one in this game, on the new Cyrax. Ah! Well timed. Well timed. Oh, okay. I have an idea. There we go. Yes! Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, like, can we talk about how the new Scorpion works? Good night, Layla. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's so good to see you. Love you so much. Good night. Sweet dreams. But yeah, like, they changed Scorpion, and it's worked. How insane is that? Like, he doesn't have to be a Hellspawn, and he can still work. It would. I'm so happy about that. Ooh, I got new Liu Kang gear. Ooh, I kind of dig those. We might have to check them out then on him. All right, brutal combat. Oh, okay, I can do this. He's gonna have me fight a Smoke, which I believe I should have the MK9 skin on Smoke right now. Yes, I do. Okay, which is the... Oh, I can do that. There we go. All too easy. Yeah, exactly. Like, it makes sense. And, like, because he still has a fire. He still has rage. He's still brutal. And Harumi? Like, okay, for real. For real. How many of us were convinced... I'm going to say something in a second, but... How many of us were convinced that Harumi was going to bite it in the story mode? I was convinced she was going to bite it, and she's still alive. I hope that she's a playable character in the next game. I would love a female ninja similar to Scorpion, but a little different, because I think she's going to use swords as opposed to a kunai if her fighting style, what we saw in this game, is to be believed. I'm in. I'm so in. Ooh, acid resistance. We'll take that. And now check this out. I've leveled up twice now. I forgot to boost my stats after the last one. I've been doing this with weakened stats. I don't think we need more in agility for a bit. So actually, more in defense and more in health. Here's another question. Here's a question just to pause it out for anybody who knows Mortal Kombat. And maybe I'm just going to start talking and just... I don't need either of these things. The game ends, and I guess spoiler, but I don't think anybody cares, but hey, spoiler alert. When the game ends, there is no Sub-Zero. What do they do in the next game about that? Because if Kuai Liang is Scorpion, and Bi-Han is Noob Saibot, who takes up the mantle of Sub-Zero? I have a theory, and I don't know if the fans would like it or not, but I have an idea. And it's a character that is referenced in this game. Hi, Ermac. So, my idea. There is, player intros. Now, let me add, here's the thing about player intros. Theirs are always fun for speculation. But, we know they're canon until they're not canon, right? Like, if the next game might decide to incorporate them, but it doesn't always. And usually, some of that stuff gets incorporated, but not all of it, right? Ooh, there's our gold cage coin. Cool. So, there is a player dialogue. I forget who it's with. Well, I know one is Sub-Zero, and I forget who the other character is. And they say something to him to the extent of, be careful of your pupil, or be careful of your student. She looks to surpass you, or something like that. Here's my theory. In the next game, Frost takes up the mantle of Sub-Zero, since Bi-Han is now Noob Saibot. I don't know. It's a thought. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. You know what I mean?
It's me when evil magic corrupts good souls. I sense that even now, Raiden tries to free himself from Nitara's spell. Fight him, but do not finish him. I will not have him lost to us forever.
Okay, so I remember the first time that this season happened. I listened to what he said, and I didn't do a finishing move, and I thought that, like, that was important. No, it's just flavor text. I can kill him if I want to. In-game.
Will you defend my sister as ardently as you did my mother?
What are friends for, princess?
It's always funny, too, because the player intro dialogue is randomized as well as what skin you get. So, like, that was a pleasant dialogue, but you can see that this is not a pleasant encounter. Being more difficult than usual, Raiden. Ooh, naughty boy. Okay. No. stupid super armor. So anybody out there who doesn't know, in this game they introduced this thing called super armor for boss battles, where like if he's doing a move that you hit him, he'll still keep fighting. He'll still keep moving. Fight him one more time, okay. Yeah, exactly, right? I almost wish I would have upped my defense more. Doing a number on me. My defense sucks. You got this now. Come on. Yes. Frozen. No, no, not this again. Yeah. There we go. And woo!
Brutality. Kitana wins.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. Cool. Translucency field. I love those. That's great for certain challenges. Actually, that might have helped for that blockbuster one. I have to remember that. I'm gonna get rid of that blood mask. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. On to the next one. On to the next one. Woo! Sundo. Hello, Sundo. This was one of the things I loved the most about this game, is really getting to be in Outworld and in a lot of different places of it and see this, like, really develop more than what we've seen before. What level am I? 4. Okay. Let me see if I can't at least get to 5 before I do any. Apparently I should be at 5 by now. I wonder if I missed some. Probably missed a couple back in the last map. It's fine. We can always go back to it later. Audio! Woo! Hooray for audio! Combat's going pretty well so far. At least I can't complain. Oop. No, man. That's enough out of you, Cyrax. There we go. That's more like it. Goodbye, Megan Fox. Natara was played by Megan Fox in this game. Not, would say it was an interesting choice. That's a very diplomatic way of putting it, I believe. It was an interesting choice. Not one I would have made, but, you know. I also don't work in casting.
Fight!
Hello, Lime. Ah, I missed. I always mistime that. I don't use it that much in this game because I mistime when to hit to do the combo. Yeah, you could say that. There we go.
Not much of a challenge.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
Oh, one thing I didn't mention, because we did talk the MK movie. We were talking the MK movie earlier, the new one. Happy with the fatalities. I'm not gonna, again, not spoiling anything, just gonna say, happy with them. We got quite a few deaths, didn't we? One. Just in general, I mean, I'm not, again, no spoilers. Okay, what is this? This is, oh, no. That first word is crazy. What is the second word? Crazy. No, don't go away. Is that T-I-H? Stab? Wait. It's a bats thing. Oh, I got it. I figured it out. It's batshit crazy backwards. Batshit crazy backwards. So speaking of, it's Natara time. It's Raiden. Oh, I can't use that one yet. Okay. Ah! What is this? Down, back. There we go. I honestly wish that they would flesh out the Returnians more. Like, this is only the third game we've seen Natara in, and one of them was Armageddon, which everyone was in, so it's like not exactly the most character development game. But like, I feel like they had an opportunity to really develop this character more in this game, and I feel like it's one of the biggest missed opportunities. Ta-da!
Excellent.
Okay.
Kitana.
Let's get Katana's points back. And then... You know what? We're up in defense 2 points. Just that other battle, that Raiden battle definitely showed me I need more defense points. Alright, let's get our chest. Ooh, I got new wings for... Ooh, those are neat wings. So I'll have to see how they look on her later. And a flesh render. Ah. You know what? Since we just got to that, let's... we can't do... What is the requirements on this? Oh, level 10. Okay. Who would be fun to play as? You know what?
Cyrax.
Talked about her. Might as well. I don't remember who I was using as a cameo for her. Hang on. I'll figure this out. Let me see. I'm thinking about... Huh, if I do that, and I do... Let's do Serena.
Serena.
And we'll put... No, I can't use it! Ah, I can't use anything!
Fight.
I'm like dropping combos left and right today. There we go. And Havoc. Oh, I don't think this is a good matchup for me. That's a little better. No, no. Oh, no. Oh, thank heavens. I barely got out of that alive.
Brutality.
Barely got out of that
Cyrax
alive.
wins.
I might be too out of practice with... Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to delete an item. Actually... No. No. I'm just gonna delete that. Let's do... Okay, let's do this. I want to give Katana those defense points, because, I mean, Katana needs those defense points.
Kitana.
There we go. And now I have a slot open, too. Which is helpful. Who am I not out of practice with right now?
Melina.
Why not?
Sonya Blade.
Okay. that. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Why do I keep looking? I keep looking even though I know I can't. So... okay. What do we got here? Oh, that's a shop. Okay. And that is that. Alright, we'll try this out. Numerical order, okay.
Destroy.
Oh. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Whoops. Like, I didn't realize I was gonna have so little time.
Destroy.
Oh. Oh, God. We're gonna move on to the next one. Some of these, I'm just like, I need to study this. Yeah. We'll do this. That's a little easier. It's a little more my speed.
Fight.
There we go. Let's help if I actually push the button right. There we go. And there we go. I know, right?
Brutality.
There's actually like,
Wins.
well, actually, that's a really good segue. I'm gonna let's use this as a segue here. What is it? Going on 7. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do first, let's see what's in this chest. Oh, I don't have any keys. Never mind. Oh, you know where the key is? This is what I hate about those mini games. Is I guarantee you the key is behind that mini game. Okay, so we're gonna go to a different mesa, and we're gonna go over here to the Towers of Time. So this is what I was originally gonna do for us tonight before I realized that the season changed. Is we were gonna do the seasonal tower here. But the seasonal tower, you have to level yourself up to 30 first, or 30 before you do it, because it starts at 30. I'm at 5 right now. So, what we might do, though, is just to get ahead of things, is I can do some of the smaller towers here. The cool thing here is what I'm about to show you. These challenges on screen. Basically, there's multiple things I can do. So, every time I complete a tower in this, I earn points. If I rank in the top whatever percentage, as you see on the right, I get those rewards. Additionally, I get rewards for specific challenges. You can see there's an easy, there's a hard, and a weekly. Now, at this point, the only thing I mainly care about is that weekly challenge to get those dragon crystals, because that's the currency you can use to actually buy stuff that you would normally need to use real money for. And Forward don't have much money to spend on cosmetics for video game characters. So, you know, I much prefer to use the free shiz. So, anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is I do need a quick bathroom run. So I think this might be a good time to do just a short, quick break. Just a few minutes. I'm gonna run to the potty, freshen up my beverage, and I will see you guys in just a few, okay? Okay. That wasn't too long. I hope everyone survived. Okay, good. Good. I see y'all. You like the quote-unquote dance party from for break time. Love it. I had fun making those little things up. I have some ideas to do some other little interstitial stuff. There's something I really want to do for redeems, but I can't figure out how to do it yet, and I'm gonna try to work with my friend Shinobu to see if I can't figure out how to make them work, because I want to get more fun stuff. Like the meows and the purrs are fun. There's still one nobody has yet to redeem that I programmed. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna make anybody do it. I'm just saying there is one I know I programmed in initially and nobody's ever used it. So, but anyway, words. I do have an emoji idea though. Oh. Meow. I just love hearing the meow. Let me see if I can't show you guys something. So, I was with, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, it works. It works. I had to make sure it worked. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, so hang on. I'm looking up something here, so I know there's not much happening on screen, but give me a second here. I'm going to try and find this. Oh, thank heavens, it actually brought up my stuff this time. So, a while back, so I say a while back, it was only like 3 years ago. I did a season with my with some friends of a show we called Sat AM Club. And actually, no wait, I did a Sat AM special last year. I did a Halloween special that got uploaded in December. But I digress. I got reminded about Sat AM Club earlier today, and I've been kicking around bringing it back. Basically, it's a show where we watch Saturday morning cartoons and talk about them. That's it. But it's a lot, but it's fun to analyze them like all these years later and such. So, if I can find, there he is. Okay. So, how can I? Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a picture and I'm gonna bring it on screen for you guys. Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna find these pictures at some point. This is annoying me. I don't want to just drag this on. But suffice to say, I think I found an emoji, what I want to make a custom emoji for the channel. And it's from an old Sat AM Club bit with the incredible melting man. Trust me, when you see him, you'll understand what I mean. This guy looks like his face is melting. He has no neck. It's so weird. It's from an old cartoon from the 90s. Okay, so since I figured let's get a little bit of a change. We've been doing a lot of the, we did a lot of the invasions. That's what it's called. I can word good, y'all. So far. So maybe we'll just do a tower or two, and we'll do some of these smaller towers. They'll still have some stuff. And, it's from the Street Fighter animated series from the 90s, believe it or not. Now, his name is not Melting Man. We called him that. If I had set this up ahead of time, I could have switched over, but we'll have to, maybe what I'll do is for the next stream I do, I'll get something ready. Okay, so the way these towers work, you can see in the top right-hand corner there, it'll say what level the tower is and how many points I get for each one. So, I'm at level 5. I can say I'm pretty confident I can tackle this level 6 one. All the enemies will be one level higher than me, but that's only one level, and I can conquer that. And I will have a test your might in here, too. Oh, excuse me. Oops, I forgot I was still Melina. Oh well, we're Melina now.
Fight.
There we go. No! Oh, yeah. There we go. I will say, so they programmed
Melina wins.
every character to have an automatic brutality if they end on an uppercut, which is great. It gives a simple one. It's the classic one from the first game with Johnny Cage and shiz. But some of them, the motion that they use for it looks so funky. It's funny though. Like, the thing I love about this game, and the reason I can do this is, like, it's just silly. Like, all of this stuff is silly. Like, I don't hurt anybody, let alone, like, you know, do the shit that I see in this game. Gotta remember. Oh! Do you guys want to see an animality? I haven't done one yet. Let's do an animality. Forward, down, down. This one's cool. I like Melina's. It's a fucking mantis, yo. The only thing that's missing is, you know, what? Like, all I imagine is that her with her, you know, bug husband doing it, and then what happens afterwards. Tragedy, really. Oh! I also wanted to talk about, at the movies last night. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so at the movies last night, it wasn't, like, packed, but it was... There was a decent crowd for a Thursday night, you know? I know it's a new movie and all, but still. You know, it was like Thursday. I went to like a 6:25, 6:30, something like that showing. And, let's do that one. Bring back the classic from the beginning.
Fatality. Melina wins.
But yeah, there was a decent crowd, and it was very much, you could tell, like, these were all, like, it was pretty much like all Mortal Kombat nerds, you know, like me. So that was the type. And so, you know, me going in, I'm there dressed very femme. I'm wearing the same outfit that I wore in my picture yesterday. You know, I got my skirt on, I got my thigh highs, I got some garters. And can we point out that I just, like, destroyed a variation of my own head?
Excellent.
Like, that was Melina's head being... Okay, whatever. But anyway, so I'm, like, all dressed super femme in the Mortal Kombat crowd. And, when the movie ended and we're all coming down, I had, like, one of those moments where...
I want to know more about previous Shaos and Sindels.
There is nothing to be gained from that knowledge.
Okay. So, I had one of those awkward moments where, like, you're trying to come down, but somebody else is trying to come out of the aisle, but they're also trying to help the other person that's with them out of the aisle. So, like, the guy, like, turns to me and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and I was just like, "No, you're good." And then he just looks at me and he's like, "Oh, I really like your skirt." And I was like, of all places to get a compliment on my skirt, I did not expect it to be at the Mortal Kombat movie. I was like, "Oh, like, I wish you were, like, my age," and, like, and, you know, like, because, you know, my mind instantly went to, like, a guy complimented my skirt. Is he gay? But, even if he is, he's not, no. Nothing against him, but no. Too young, first of all. Don't get it twisted. I'm very much an age ain't nothing but a number thing, but also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the patience to date an 18-year-old twink at this point in my life. You know what I mean? No offense. But I need a boy who has a little bit more of themselves figured out. Isn't more like, I know what I was like as a teenager. And let me put it this way. I would not want to date me as a teenager, you know? So... Ah, there we go. That's better. A nice snack for Melina.
Will she understand?
Brutality. Melina wins.
I'm so curious, too, to see what they do in the next game now that they made Karkat a freaking disease. Like, what are they gonna do going forward with this? Like, I'm curious. Yay, we went up another level. Wow, I got a lot. So I officially have 9 points now, everybody. I have 9 points. And I am 2 brutalities out of 30 to get the dragon crystals there. And the tower did reset on us, which was very nice. But first things first, we're going to go in here and we're going to assign our points. I think we'll do this, and then on the next one we might actually allow an agility. We're getting more leveled out here. You can't throw. No, I don't want that if I can't throw. I like throwing. Throwing hands. It is funny, like, when I play games like this, because it's like, I always feel like I'm being the opposite of who I am in real life. You know what?
Scorpion. Sub-Zero.
Why not? Let's have fun, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. Oh yeah, we got this tower easy. I think. Yeah, I don't think we have any weaknesses on this tower. Timing, I didn't realize how beautiful the timing on that was gonna be. Oh, that was nice. Sometimes you execute a move and it's just like BAM! Love that shiz.
Fight.
Striker, what are you doing here? I feel like Striker is one of those characters that, like, just did not age well. I dig the cameo Scorpion's brutality there. That one's pretty sweet. I still am not... I gotta say, too, like... I mean, I guess they're fine, but I'm not super crazy about the Scorpion costumes in the new Mortal Kombat movies. I mean, they're fine, I guess, and they do work for what they went for. It just... Look at this majestic fuck right here, right? Like, that's Scorpion. Honestly, I wouldn't... There's an alternate costume for Scorpion that I used to use, that I would, I think would go great in the movies. I'll have to... Maybe after this tower, we'll go in the customization menu and look at the pretty things for a little. This is the other thing I didn't talk about earlier at the movie. Okay. So this is an interesting thing. And again, we're not talking spoilers or anything, but... So, the Mortal Kombat movie reboot came out in 2021. And that, you know, pandemic, and it was weird. But, you know, didn't get the greatest reception for a lot of reasons. But it wasn't all bad. There was stuff there, which is why it's great to see what they've done with it here in... The new movie. Where was I going with this? I got distracted by the game itself. Hang on. But okay, so the Mortal Kombat 2 just came out here in 2026. It was actually supposed to release October, I think, last year. And I still don't know 100% why they pushed it back. I don't know. But suffice to say, in between one of the big problems with the first movie was they added this weird arcana or whatever it was called, like this thing where like this complicated system about who could be champions in Mortal Kombat and how you get powers, and it was like it was so complicated, needlessly complicated. And then Mortal Kombat 1 came out, and the story mode made the series the most believable it's ever been as to how and why these people have powers, how these things work, how the tournament works. It was like almost felt like the first movie came out and Ed Boon and team went, you know what? No, this is how you do it. And then the second movie came out and was like learning from what they did in this game. Some might call this overkill. Oh, well.
Fatality. Scorpion wins.
All right. Did I get another level? Did I get another level? Did I get another level? Hell yeah! Just barely made it to 7. Partial, yes. Oh, careful. It might get taxed. I don't really need that. If I need energy damage, I'll just battle as Tanya. Okay. Oh, wait. So let's do a couple of things here.
Katana.
Because yeah, I need to fix katanas to... There we go. That looks good. Okay. And I think Melina I have to too, don't I?
Melina.
Yes. I don't... Like, I said I wanted to auto-do Katana. I never said I wanted to auto-do Melina. I don't know. Or not auto-do, I mean manual do. Okay. Oh! I got a reward from last time. Oh, coins. To give you guys a sense, let me fill you in on... will this say... Oh, that's not the screen I wanted. Okay. Alright, so what I was talking about was Scorpion. Is like these looks. Like, this would look great in the movie. Right? Like, this translated to real world? Oh, like this. Look at that. Oh, come on. That's some badass shit, but I would probably do this one just so the yellow's more predominant. But that's sick stuff. That would look epic in live action. And we also have to remember the fact that Reptile is fucking sexy in this game. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. I know it's weird. He's got a weird face right now, but trust me. I want his lizard cock. I want it. I'm trying to think of where I have something cool. I usually use this palette for Lee May from MK Deception, but I did get this one recently too, which is cool. It's kind of like, I think they call it Outworld Gala. I think they're trying to go for a whole Met Gala thing, I guess, with it. But I think that's pretty cool. I would tell me... Okay, for real, tell me you couldn't see me cosplay this look. I kind of feel like I could rock this. I think that this would be awesome. Well, or that. But this in particular, like this I really like. Although I'm not gonna I don't know if I want to do this one or not, but I am thinking about cosplaying. The only thing about this katana look is I feel like this one is too. It just almost looks like too tit dependent. Does that make sense? Like I worry that if I were to get this outfit, that the structure of it would be more inherent to me having more going on there. So I feel like I'd almost have to have a bra for an outfit like this, right? Oh yeah, I got the skin for the Krampus skin for Shao here. Actually, I kind of dig that one, but I'm the green is working for me. I dig him as Krampus. I don't think I have anything interesting other than that for Sindel. I'm trying to think of who I have interesting things for at this point. Oh, I have new stuff for Cage? Apparently I have new sunglasses for Cage and didn't even realize it. No. Thank you, Magic Pants. You're wonderful. Have yourself a good night. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing that. What? What? How did I get this? I didn't buy this. Did I get this for free? Cool. Cool. All right. Nice. I'm not going to complain. So wait, so now I have regular Johnny, Jean-Claude Van Damme as Johnny, and Carl Urban as Johnny. Oh my. Okay. Oh yeah, Ashra's look, because DLC character. Oh, okay. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a regular tower next, because that could mix in the DLC characters. Oh yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme Cage. Yeah, this is there it is. That one's Jean-Claude Van Damme, JCVD. Yeah, so Conan the Barbarian was one of the DLC characters, which, of note of how they keep getting these licensed characters lately. Yeah, exactly right. They freaking, Warner Brothers owns NetherRealm Studios now. So, basically that gives them big access to Warner Brothers' library of stuff. So that's how they keep doing the stuff with DC Comics universe. Like, the Joker was DLC in the last game, for example. But, thank you for the follow! Much appreciated. Okay. But anyway, so they gave this Ashra, aha, I see what happened. Anyway, yeah, I know, right? I got so excited for a second there, right? It's like, ooh, more people. Never mind. But, yeah, I just really like this Ashra skin, because this is, wait, this is Ashra normal. But this Conan look, come on, that's not bad. Oh. I could do this. I don't have this connected to the internet, unfortunately. It is, isn't it? I shouldn't say connected to the internet. It is connected to the internet. I just don't have PlayStation Plus. That's what I don't have. I only have 2 games for the PlayStation, period. Isn't that something? I like that new one. That's great. Okay. Let's do a regular tower. Because that should probably get us. You know what? Let's do that.
Kitana. Frost.
Hello, Shinobu! Hope you are doing well this evening. Thank you for the Zelda stream earlier. Be sure to check out Shinobu if you haven't. They rock the afternoons where I'm usually at night because I'm working during the day.
You've broken Kuai Liang's heart.
It won't be the only part of him I damage.
I'll try to remember to boost the volume for the dialogue. What the heck? That's more like it. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Alright, good night, Scorpy. Thank you for stopping in. Always good to see you. I feel like this is moving slow for some reason. I don't know if that's just me. There we go. Much better. That feels much better. Hope you're having a good evening, Shinobu. I think Brett is, because we're gonna go here for a little bit more, but I think Brett is streaming after us.
Why bother resisting?
Because Outworlders don't surrender.
Here we go, versus T. That was it. I'll say, like, T1000 is interesting character. I experimented with him some. My only thing is, if you'll notice by the way that I am fighting, that my style is a lot more quick. Like, I like fast characters. I like to get in, get out type of thing. And T1000, you'll notice here, it just moves so much slower than I do. Now, part of that is the methodical nature of the character in the movie, but we see him take off down the street in that film, too. And it always makes me laugh to do the fatalities on T1000 because it's like, we all know the movie. Like, it's just liquid that'll reform again, you know?
I can feel the bond between us. We are sisters in arms across timelines.
Oh, yes, we are.
Round one, fight.
So yeah, earlier we did talk a decent amount across the stream about the movie. It's mostly been praise. I've been I'm very happy. I'm like, it's not a perfect film, but it is impossible to squeeze all of Mortal Kombat's lore into a film. Like, you can't do it. You are gonna have to make concessions, and I understand that. And I think they found the right balance here. Plus, there was a lot of katana, and that made me happy. A movie that focuses on one of my favorite characters is a good movie, I think. Oh, we're gonna get a Peacemaker fight after this. All right.
Shang Tsung's laboratory has been destroyed.
May we never see its like again.
All right. Let's do this. Oh, I will say, okay, so here is one thing I'll add. Because I was just thinking to myself about how much I love the music of this game. And I'm not gonna say that the music in the movie is bad. It's definitely not that. It's just that there are moments where it could be better. There are moments where I just felt like the music just wasn't quite right for the tone of a scene. And it was only a couple of times. It's not like the whole movie. But it was one of those things that because, aw, dang, this is gonna hurt. Ugh. How do I have a neck? Really? Here, let's turn into a hummingbird. How about that? But yeah. Watching how much, or just hearing how amazing the sound is to this game, and honestly most of the most recent games, but this game in particular, kind of underscored where it was like, again, I felt like, man, they really could have, like, taken more, I think, from the game for the score of the film, and really would have just amped it up just a tiny bit. And it wasn't even that, like, there's a scene between Johnny Cage and Raiden that just, like, I'm like, the music is not fitting what's happening here. It's again, it's a minor critique.
That would be fun.
What would be fun, Earthrealmer?
Oh. I have to write that down. I haven't gotten that clue before. I haven't found Floyd yet, by the way. As you can see. That was Floyd. Anybody who doesn't know, that's Floyd. He's the hidden character of this game. I've gotten several clues to him, and just, like, for a little bit there, I was hunting, and then life was just happening, so I haven't really taken the time to sit down and hunt. You finish yet. Because you could find the solutions to most of these clues online. So this is one I didn't have before, so that's, to me, telling me that this is probably one of the missing pieces of the puzzle I needed.
Round one, fight.
All right. bummed. Like, this Peacemaker fight is almost too easy. As I say that, there we go. I was gonna say, like, I was like, all right, Peacemaker, like, let's see all your awesome moves, Peacemaker. And then he wasn't doing them for a while. There's Eagly. There we go.
Brutality. Kitana wins.
I think we can do a couple more fights before we call it for the evening. I think I'm actually, I gotta say, this has been a pretty nice stream, and it's been nice to just kind of chat Mortal Kombat with y'all. I love this frickin' franchise.
Outworld and Earthrealm must stand together.
Why can't you see they're our enemy?
Oh, Reiko. I still, like, Reiko was the character I was most surprised to see return. I will say. It's not exactly one everybody was clamoring for. And he is kind of just... like, he has a purpose to serve in this game. Because he represents, like, the masses that follow Shao's rebellion. But... I don't know, like... he just feels like such, like, a... I mean, he's just a second-rate character. I'm just gonna say it. No offense. Sorry, Reiko. No, I want to... let me knock your head off. There we go. Guys, he wasn't letting me knock his head off. Isn't that mean? He should be nicer than that and just let me knock his head off. Rain and then Omni-Man. All right.
I want to make amends, but your sister just wants my head.
The Empress's judgment is not for me to question.
Round one.
Fight. Ooh, okay. I knew that was only round one. No, that's the name of that bad X-Men movie. I will say too, thank you again to everybody who's tuned in tonight. It's nice to get another stream in this past week. It's been just, every day has just gotten better this week, and I love it. You want to be that way? You want to force my hand? I'm trying to find creative ways to kill you. Come on. Fine. We'll do it that way. Hey, if you force my hand, you force my hand. I'm sorry.
Kitana wins.
Alright. Omni-Man.
Sonya Blade.
You want to save Oddworld lives? Surrender.
And subject them to your tyranny?
J.K. Simmons did fantastic work as Omni-Man in this game. Like, I'm so glad he came back to do it. Not most people did, although, Arnold didn't come back for Conan, but the guy that did it, that did do it, is, like, approved by Arnold. Like, Arnold approves him to do the voice on stuff like that. I forget what his name is, but it's, like, a whole thing. Because, I mean, let's face it, we all know Arnold's, signature voice. And, you know, a lot of people will just make, kind of, like, it sounds like you're making fun of it when you try to do it. But it doesn't in this, which is good. Oh, come on, Omni-Man. Ah. And here we go. Okay. Ooh, excuse me.
Kitana wins.
Alright. Well, I'm looking here, and we've gone for about 2.5 hours worth of combat time. So I think we've gone pretty good for the night, so I think we're gonna pretty much call it there. I'm gonna go ahead and get us back to the main menu.
General Shao. Serena.
If it lets me. Come on. There we go. Now I'm curious. Did it give me anything else? Like, it tells me I have some new stuff in here. Is it just the couple of things we got? Okay, the Liu Kang thing, I know what that is. Okay, that's L. Okay. Still can't believe I got a random skin. Like, just for free. Downloaded. And I didn't even know it. But anyway, let's, I'm gonna switch back to Yoink. Hello again. And take those off. Whew. God, those were, like, really on there for a while. Okay. So, thank you, everybody, for a wonderful night. Oh, it was great to spend my Friday with y'all. Love you so much. Thank you again. Take care. I'll let y'all know when I'm going to do something again. I haven't really planned that out yet, but this was just kind of like a let's get back and do a good night and talk about Mortal Kombat. So, anyway, love y'all, and remember to keep friendship magic out there. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.